India. And on my left, Ben Lane and Sean Wendy, England.
A huge draw for the English combination.
Ben Lane to serve to Satwik Sairaj Rankireddy. Love all. Play.
So England's Ben Lane gets this gold medal match underway, and a perfect start by the English pair. And I suppose one of the question marks in my mind, Chris, is the fact that they would have seen the draw some time ago. They would have built themselves up for that potential semi-final clash against the Olympic bronze medalists, the Malaysians, and whether they've had the ability to come down from that and then get themselves up emotionally for the final, the English pair.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very, very interesting game for me, because styles, I'd say it's going to be a real, I almost can't comment, because it could go either way. I think, how are the Indians going to cope? They're the big favourites on paper, but Ben and Sean obviously showed they played a phenomenal match yesterday against, on paper, the big favourites for the whole tournament. They've got the crowd with them. They've got no real pressure. I know it sounds strange in a final, but they're the big underdogs.
Yeah.
And they can perform. They've played a good level in previous tournaments. If I had to be bold and say who I think could sneak this, I do think Ben and Sean maybe could today.
Yeah. Well, it's their first final of the year. They were bronze medalists at the European Championships. That's a lovely shot from Ben Lane. Well taken by Rankireddy. The Indian combination, in contrast to their opponents, have already won a title this year. That was their home event, the India Open. And winning the India Open, they became the first men's doubles pair from the host nation to win the tournament in that discipline. All very fast and furious at the moment. That was a lovely block for Ben Lane, and I like the idea. He was trying to change the pace by throwing in the disguised drop shot. Didn't work, but the idea was terrific.
I'd agree. I'd say definitely it's the right shot. You can see how deep Shetty is. Shetty's expecting the big smash, and it was definitely the right shot to choose. Just the execution wasn't quite there.
You can't hit loose to the big man. Satwik Sairaj Rankireddy. He will turn 22 later this month.
That was the shot before the kill that was incredible, though, from Rankireddy. He held it, and he played the perfect shot in regards to the gap between Ben and Sean.
So it's
service fault too high, deemed to be too high.
I would say one thing I've noticed, which I haven't seen in previous tournaments, for me, I'd say Shetty's actually hitting it cleaner than Rankireddy, although Rankireddy's, the rear core player with the big smash. And when they rotate, I think they look almost at times more dangerous, just because the smashes are so different.
Different angles, or how they're different?
Yeah, different angles, the way that they swing. I'd say Shetty's is a really big wind-up, but he's hitting it incredibly clean. Whereas I'd say Rankireddy's more of a, hard to describe, it's like a whack, as in pure power.
Yeah. That's nice placement of the smash from Ben Lane.
4-5.
And I do think an area where the English, for me, are superior is the first 4 shots of the rally. Ben's done very well to get that back.
That's a good defensive shot. What a rally. Terrific work in that rally from Ben Lane.
6-5.
He's the more creative of the two English players, in my opinion. Super. Dominating the front court area.
7-5.
Sean Wendy.
Feel a lot of it stemming from the first 3-4 shots. Organised it on balance, and then from there it's comfortable to try and either get a 50-50 or try and get the attack.
Middle. Thank you. Players back on court.
Four straight points for the English pair. My goodness, he got back quickly for that. Chirag Shetty.
6-7.
Even off balance, he's hit a big smash there and very steep.
What attacking play from this Indian combination.
7-all.
1,
Quick.
2, 3.
Ben and Sean actually did really well to defend that because they got themselves into a lot of trouble and they nearly found a way out. But as you say, incredible attacking play from the Indians. And this is where, for me, the Indians are possibly at the moment the best in the world, possibly on the attack. They have such a good attack.
Wow, that's a bold statement. I'm not sure I disagree with you. I think you're probably right. But when you put it in terms like that, that's fascinating.
8-7. Chirag. Don't play it.
Yeah, there's no wonder he got warned for that. You're not allowed to intimidate opponents, and shouting as he was looking straight at Ben Lane.
So it's called
two now, isn't it? That's both his flicks have been called.
So it's over.
And I have to say that sometimes service judges.
It is about the line, he has to call the foul. Your service is fault, that's why he called. Don't influence it.
Well,
okay?
Yeah, and he's saying, well, it's called a fault, and it's entirely up to the service judge to make that decision. I do think some service judges automatically assume that flick serves are faults. Just wide. I'm not saying that's the case here.
Challenges.
No, I saw that as out.
It's so hard to tell with the way it landed, but I would say going back to regarding Shetty and his serve, Ranky Reddy and his serve, if he's been faulted twice on a flick, is he going to have the confidence to flick? And if not,
exactly,
it gives the English a good chance to attack it.
Well, that's a great challenge.
9-8. Play.
Good return. Too big a swing at the front of the courts from Shetty.
For me as well, that is definite nerves. We've seen him throughout the tournament be so sharp. It's come to him. You're right, that is a big swing. But he's not really moved as well. He's just sort of reaching. But it wouldn't, you know, it would be no surprise if he's very edgy.
Yeah, when you play a shot from the front of the court, you only need a short, sharp motion of the racket. Don't need a big swing.
The one area of the court as well that you can't be too tense, too nervous, too edgy is at the front. You have to be calm and relaxed to make the decision quick.
And you were a fantastic front court player, so you know all about that.
Very kind of you there, Jill.
It's the truth.
Play.
Lots of mind games going on, making opponents wait, looking at each other and shouting after rallies. That was much better time from Shetty, but once again, it was a huge swing of the racket.
The block from Shetty in that rally was the main thing that totally transformed it. Incredible block, and when he chased in, the English couldn't play to the net because he was there, and then they played a bit of a tentative lift to Ranky Reddy, who's got that big smash.
Nicely played by the Indian pair.
11-10.
On a run of 3 straight points. Have the advantage at the mid-game interval, albeit just a 1-point advantage.
समस्या बताइए।
नहीं समस्या नहीं।
In India, and focusing on the first 3 shots of the rally, which is so pivotal. In all the disciplines, get a good serve, a good return, and you set the 3rd shot.
Anything wrong there? I think Ben had that. This one here, I think he's got it.
He's going for too much of an angle, perhaps.
Maybe, yeah. Or maybe it was a big enough threat from the Indians moving forward. I feel the crowd is going to play a massive part